Good afternoon, Train 2.0. While you guys are getting settled in, I'm going to grab myself some water. And once we get a few people here, I'll start chatting a bit more. Start answering your questions, start telling you how to stick handle like an NHLer this evening. So, be back in a bit. Got my water, got my hydration. So I'm excited to share that you can stick handle like an NHLer this evening. I think last time I went on and said that you can stick handle or shoot like an NHLer in an evening. And showed you the strange, and the reason it's strange is because your coaches have not shown it to you. How do I know this? Because I went and searched for all of that, and that didn't exist until I really started digging deep and asking and talking and researching what the Wizards were doing. And what I found was that it was nothing like what you've been told and nothing like any other coach is saying. Speaking of other coaches and Wizards, did anyone see that Daryl Belfry is now on Instagram? Oh, the Godfather himself. There's like a strange spider profile picture, but the Godfather himself is on Instagram. That's great news for the Instagram world. So I'm happy. I'm excited. But I bet if you worked with him, he would show this stuff. I don't know though. I wish he made a membership area. I'd go be a part of that, and then I'd share it with you guys. Now, how do you stick handle like an NHLer this evening? Well, by doing this. Let me show you something. This is my lair. This is my stick handling lair. And I've just filmed some footage that is in the membership area. I training vaults. They create the now. The Wizards are mechanics section. The due to um, power for themselves with not with anything else. So anyway, it's in the membership area. Okay, I'm going to give you a little sneak preview. So these are, when you're off ice or when you're on ice, what ends up happening is you can't actually tell where the footwork is, where and what the hips are doing because you're sliding and gliding around. So it can be kind of tough. So what I've done is I've created the off ice stepping and footwork exercises that mimics the footwork and the hip mechanics of Wizards, but it takes them off the ice. So they're easy for you to learn, easy for you to see, easy for you to practice. And I imagine that you practice off ice, you practice stick handling. So this gives you something to do. This gives you some very good, very important drills to do to start to take on the Wizards' magic mechanics. So what are a few of them? I'll give you a little sneak peek. This and that and this and that. So what is this? This looks really, really basic and stupid. I agree. But this is like the foundation of the wizard's mechanics. Okay, and that's the 45-degree step, and I've talked about that. And now I'm doing all sorts of weird stuff here. Let me see if I can figure out. This might be it. So if anyone's seen this clip, let me try to find it. Datsuk dangling. I don't know what the clip's called. Let's look at the rare ones. These are the rare dangles. I don't know what the hell this is. Let's go. This is horrible quality. Oh, what was that there? What was that we just saw there a second ago? Was that a 45-degree step? Well, it's tough to see on the ice, isn't it? Because it's kind of strange. But it's easy to see off the ice, which is why I did those videos for you guys. Okay. Now, again, not really what I was actually meaning, but see if we can find, everyone knows the Datsuk move I'm talking about here. And actually, people ask me more about how does Datsuk use his hips. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you guys. So now this is like easy to like look at and be like, oh, what is this? Right? Oh, that's just magic. and people got very upset with me. Except this looks like magic. We look at it and we say, oh, he just does it, right? But what is he doing? What is that he's doing? It's footwork, right? So you can see a scissor step, you can see a punch turn, and then you can see how he turns his hips to get the puck back the other way. Oh, now, what is this? Done extremely slowly, but so that you can visually see it. So, what is this here? It's a step, okay, a hip scissor, and you see a punch, turn, or jab step, okay, just like Datsuk did. And then you see turning the hips. Okay, let's double check and see if I got that right. Back a little bit. Scissor. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Apologies. Okay, scissor, punch turn, turn your hips. I think I got it. I don't know. You guys let me know. Now, here is, of course, where people tell me that I missed some things, and no, he's got the best hands. It's nothing to do with his footwork. I remember that there's actually one player that comes to my mind in junior. He had the best hands. He had amazing hands. I couldn't figure it out. His hands were amazing. He could backhand toe drag anywhere and everywhere. But he was a horrible player. He was on the fourth line, and he barely got any ice time because he would stick handle and deke with his hands, and it didn't fool anybody. Datsuk's footwork allows his hands to do the work. So, the answer is to yes, you must work on your hands, you must have that, but to make it way easier, learn the footwork of the Wizards, learn the magic mechanics of the footwork of the Wizards, who are using magic to cast spells, and I am the only person who knows this magic secret, and no one else knows it. That's what the guy this weekend was telling me, and it was apparently not too humble. He doesn't understand the power of analogy, but that is, like I said, that's what I have for you. That is, if you remember, these off-ice step-by-step breakdowns, moving at extreme slow motion with this Toyota FRS in the background and this Jeep Liberty in the background, neither of which are mine. My car is what the camera's sitting on. But I take you through step by step, walk you through it, and you might be wondering, like, oh, like, how did he come up with these things? How did he choose these things? Simple. Go start at the Wizards, break them down, build it back up. You guys can do that, and you guys will learn 10 times faster, learn these moves 10 times faster, and in some cases, these will be moves that you guys will never have learned, movements, because I don't like the term moves, movements that you guys have can now learn. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that. So, there they are, in the membership area, ready for you to go. It's not in the free training. I might plop one in the... Excuse me, that was my water coming up. One of them in the free training, and the rest are in the membership area. So any questions from anyone who's watching today? Yes, if you learn these very simple mechanics, magic mechanics, that is, not just any mechanics, you can be stick handling like an NHLer tonight. Simple. I remember staring at Jason Garrison as he was stick handling and thinking this guy somehow has way more control power than I do. And, you know, he's a few years older than me, let's say. This is when he was playing for the Canucks. And just watching his mechanics, I'm going, what is he doing differently? What the hell is he doing differently? Like, I practice stick handling. I bought the big, heavy steel balls. I practice all day long. I know how to toe drag. But why does he look so smooth and controlled and powerful? And why do I look like a donkey? I don't know. You know, some sort of, let's say like a hacker. Elite Hockey Life, yes. The stick handling drill, it's in there. You text me and email me, but I don't know your name. I know you're a member, so just can you text me your name so I can add it to my phone? Oh, Daniel, you're Silky Mittens. Is that you? I was in the middle of answering your text. Jeez. I'm glad you guys are all here. Thank you for the questions. Okay, let's start with the stick handling drill that adds in the hips. Yes, Elite Hockey Life 89. It's in the training vault, in the stick handling videos. It's all in there. Oh, sorry. Anonymous. Apologies. That's anonymous. I will edit this video out after. Yeah, so the stick handling drill that adds the hips in is in there. They're all in there. I talk about the hip scissor. I talk about how to toe drag with your hips, how to reverse toe drag with your hips, how to deke with your hips. It's all in there. So go check it out. Training Vault. So the resources, Training Vault, stick handling video folder. As for my opinion on dried fruit, is it candy or is it healthy? That depends. It's certainly candy if there's sugar added to it, and oftentimes dried fruit has sugar. Your next question is there any brands that you recommend? Yeah, I don't know. Like here, just a sec. Testing. Oh, we're back. Sorry, guys. So what I was saying about dried fruit is that the main advantage to it is that it's portable. Not necessarily that it's the most like best source of nutrition for you, but it's portable, so that's good. Am I still on mute? Am I still on mute? I thought I was not on mute. Let me double check me. Tell me if I'm good. If you guys can hear me. Testing, testing. Golden. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so fruit, dried fruit. It's convenient. It's a reasonable source of food. When you are on the religion diet, you understand that these things may or may not matter as much as you think. So, yeah. Any other questions? If there's, to answer your question, Silky Mittens Hockey, the main thing is that if there's sugar added to it, it is candy for sure. If there's not, it's kind of like a toss-up. It's healthier than actual candy, but less healthy than other things. Okay, next question, if there is any. All right, my anonymous friend Silky Mittens. Any other questions? So remember, members, if you're on right now, we're doing our member webinar tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific. I will be, I'm hoping I've ironed out the technical wrinkles. 5 p.m. Pacific. I hope to see you on there. We will be talking about the stick handling drills that I've just plopped in there. The other topics we're going to talk about are consistency, confidence, because those seem to be cropping up a lot. So how do you hypnotize yourself and your coaches to believe that you are consistent? Because when you believe you're consistent, you generally are. So that's what we'll be talking about tomorrow. Any other questions from those who are watching? I'm gonna give you guys a second to get the questions percolating. I'm gonna get some supplies. So questions. If nothing, then I'm out of here. If yes, I will stick around to answer a couple more questions, and then I gotta take off and buy some kefir water grains. Okay? Be back in a sec. What are these, you ask? These are almonds. How are they different from regular almonds? They have been sprouted, meaning I soaked them in water. Oops. Oh, no, I'm dropping them everywhere. Overnight for 12 hours. These are natural raw almonds. Sprouting them over water apparently makes it more nutritionally bioavailable. Make it easier to digest, less toxins, blah, blah, blah. So, something to think about. Sprout your almonds, soak them overnight in water for 12 hours. Okay. How do you hypnotize a coach to make you do the 10x development? Well, there's a pretty simple way. Ask them to video you and then compare yourself or get them to compare you to an NHLer. Get them to point out the things that you're doing different than an NHLer. So you are living in 2017. There is a YouTube right now of Alex Ovechkin, Steven Stamkos, I don't know, PK Subban taking slap shots, right? So you can jump on these guys' YouTube channels, or not their YouTube. You can find their YouTube video, clip it, download it. There's ways to do that. I know you guys know how to do that. Get it on your phone, right? Get a clip of it on your phone. Then get a video of yourself taking a slap shot. Use an app called Huddle Technique. Compare yourself side by side. Boom, done. Okay, simple. You just 10x your development. Now ask a coach, hey, can you video me? I'm going to compare myself. What differences do you see? Boom, done. Hypnotize. It's simpler than you think. Of course, the other side of it is that that coach is going to now be hypnotized to help you get 10 times better. The fact that you pulled out your camera is one thing, but then knowing the magic mechanics that actually are going to make a difference is kind of like the difference between, you know, playing pin the tail on the donkey blindfolded and playing pin the tail on the donkey with no blindfold, popping it on. When you're in Train 2.0, when you're a Train 2.0 member, and you know the magic mechanics are explained to you, it's like taking the blindfold off, boom, pinning the tail on the donkey, no problem, because you watch video, watch NHLers, you know the key differences that make them a wizard with their magic mechanics, etc., and boom, you're done. Okay, 365 Hockey Life soaks his almonds in water too. Good, you're actually ahead of me because this is my first day, so good for you. How do you make your drone coach a wizard coach? Good luck. I've tried that. It's tough. They have to want to be a wizard coach. They have to already have inclinations towards it. You know, they have to have no ego, right? And the ironic thing is the people the highest up have the smallest egos, or they at least know how to use ego to their advantage. Mike Babcock has openly said, wizard coach, by the way, Mike Babcock has openly said that he wants people around him to make him better, who have different points of view. This is the type of person who has no ego, right? It means they're not threatened by a different opinion, right? Most coaches, like 98% of them, who are drone coaches, are threatened by different information. Might be better, might be worse, but they're threatened by different information. So, if that is the case, they're a drone coach, it's going to be tough to turn them into a wizard. If they get excited by better information, like Mike Babcock does, then he has a chance of being a wizard coach, and you could, as Aaron says, talk him into joining Train 2.0. Speaking of Aaron, how great was that McDavid video that came out with the graphics? Did you guys like that? Yeah, no? Let me know. What did you guys think? That was, again, Aaron, my fantastic graphic designer who helped out with that video. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was really cool to do. With the graphics and whatnot, so you know, led to people thinking that I was claiming to have magical powers, but I don't mind that mistake necessarily because my ego's here, big. Almonds are fantastic. I'm sorry for chewing, but soak your almonds. They taste a lot better. Yeah. Any other questions? Aaron, yeah, Aaron did a fantastic job. Amazing, amazing, amazing job with that. Let me know your guys' thoughts. If you guys want to see more videos like that. And yeah, talk him into joining Train 2.0. As long as he's got inklings of being a Wizard coach. All right, all right. Okay, well, go soak your almonds. Go get your dried fruit. No sugar. And members, we'll see you in the membership area where we got the stick handling stuff to really break down some of the topics we've been talking about over the last few weeks. You'll find it to be very easy to learn and very easy to master. So Silky Mittens said Brazilian nuts first. Yes, that's really good. You get the selenium so that the men can keep their testosterone up. Cashews, also very good. Fairly expensive. Second, then almonds. So should I be Dan, if I may say so, should I be soaking them? All those things? Should I be soaking the Brazilian nuts and the cashews? Well, Dan, you can text me or comment in here and let everyone know. Anyway, I got to run here. But yeah, thanks for having me on today, guys, and YouTube. Thanks for hosting me. And everyone else, thank you for being on. Check out the membership area. You guys got some cool new stuff to see and play with. Have fun with that. See you later.